Hello all, this is Dswank, and if you saw today's survival episode, which I suggest you go and do, you may recognize this ship. Well, maybe looking at it this way, you might recognize it a little bit. This is a ship by, and I just discovered this, so I kind of think it's cool. If I go alien, big alien ship, you go to details, and I should have known this, but it never clicked with me until just now. Big alien ship final, type of grid, number of blocks, and the author, BrandonRandom, and his description of the ship. No mods, things like that, set up for survival. Now, I don't have the mods that I used installed on here. The mods that we used were obviously the Stargate mod, the alien plasma turrets, and let me think. The Stargate mod is by Phoenix. The alien plasma turrets and alien thrusters are by Talmaru. But yes, this is the ship. Looks sufficiently alien to me. In the episode, this circular part and the tongue were cut off. But yeah, I do like the ship. There's a lot of work done in it. It's got a fair amount of coverage with the weapons on the wings and the gat on top. The only real issue that bothers me at all is the fact that it has a solar panel on this side and not one on that side. And that's minor cosmetic issue that only bothers me because, well, I'm weird. Now over here, you can see that it has jump drive, it has gyroscopes, it has a single large reactor, and you can see the thrusters through the glass. You've got a conveyor here, which is all glassed up, or cargo, except for this side that you can interact with. Refinery, assembler, cargo container. In the episode, I removed both glass panels and placed a beacon here. And of course, we pulled out the hangar bay doors, put a single platform here, and put the Stargate in. So that was pretty much our change. But you've got a connector here that's hooked up to the rest of the ship, and you could dock a fairly good sized little fighter craft in here and use this as your mothership. You've got, like I said, refinery, assembler capacity, lots of resources, and then up here on the bridge, and this bridge gives you a humongous and fantastic unobstructed view. But probably the thing I like the most, and it's kind of hard to get to, is this. I have to turn this on, but okay. So remote control, look at that small ship turret go. Alright, missiles, Gatling. I don't have any of these. I'm not sure what 3 does. Okay, but yeah, I love this. This is incredibly well done. And then you've got 7, which turns this chair. Whee! Whee! And then when you're almost all the way around, you can hit 8 and turn the other way. Whee! And 9 just stops it. So, yeah, I love that, and I love that turret. Unfortunately, that means, I believe, unless there's glass there, which I don't... Yeah, there's not. That means that this is not airtight, the bridge. Unfortunately. You could probably fix that, but I'm not sure. It might cause issues with that turret. And that turret is sweet. We've got a remote control block there. Let's see what all the others have. We have fixed missiles in the front. I forgot to mention that. We've got antennas on and off. 5. Alright, what did that do? I'm kind of confuzzled. I have not turned the projector on before, so I don't know what that did. Oh. It's the ship. Okay. It's a hologram of the ship. Coo. Coo, coo, coo. Coo, coo, coo. Coo, coo. So we can turn that off. You've got 6, which is the Gatling gun that was on top. You've got jump drive and then light, spotlights, which... Spotlights! And then, yeah, these are just weapon control seats on the side. Overall, I really do like this ship. It's a completely different style than mine, but it's fairly minimalistic. You've got very good weapon coverage on it. You've got this awesome forward turret that I just love. I love this thing. You got camera. I bet that's what that blocked out one was the camera. You've got 2 missiles, which unfortunately you have to reload yourself, and then Gatlings, which nope, looks like the Gatlings you're going to have to reload yourself as well. I'm not sure if you can, if the third one requires reloading or not. But either way, this is a really awesome little turret. I like it quite a bit. So there's the remote control. And a tongue at the end, I guess, to keep it from rocking too far back. Lights. Yeah. And then you've got a lot of gyros there, but probably just enough gyros that it doesn't beat itself apart. And then you have the rotor trick. So this, I love this little turret. It's so much better than any of the player-made turrets I've ever made. Mine suck. So, yeah. I'll leave a workshop link to this in the description below. Go ahead, download it, give it a try, play around with it. From the naming conventions in this, I'm going to assume that BrandonRandom, or Random Brandon, whatever his name was, I know it's one of those 2 words in some particular order. And if I could spell, it'd probably help. Details. BrandonRandom. I would wager he is probably a native Spanish speaker, just from the way the tags are. So, I don't speak Spanish very well, otherwise I'd say amazing, fantastic job. All I know is muy bien, I believe. And I know if you cross your legs and scream baño in Mexico, they'll probably point you towards the bathroom or out back. And I know how to say como se dice, which is how do you say. And then you either say the thing in English or Spanish and finish the statement in inglés or in español. So if you're, say, como se dice refinery in español, I'm asking, how do you say refinery in Spanish? That's kind of all I really remember from my Spanish classes. Didn't help that my high school Spanish, we got a lot of accidental Arabic because the teacher spoke both Spanish and Arabic, and we didn't get Castilian Spanish. We got oil worker Spanish. We got Spanish where essay isn't slang for friend. It is friend. That's kind of the Spanish I was taught in high school, and it failed me quite a bit in college when I tried to take Spanish in college, which is why I know como se dice so well. Anyway, to get off that tangent, let's say this is a fantastic ship. Ignore my ramblings about a foreign language that I hardly speak at all anymore, and go download this on the workshop and play around with it. It's really worth the look, just because it's a completely different style than most ships I've ever seen. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit like and subscribe, leave a comment below, tell me what you thought, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.